All right, guys, welcome back. About ready to start our crude oil report session. As most of you know, this is the counterpunch chart on the right, the 377 tick. On the left are the two spotlight charts, the 8 tick momentum on the bottom left, the 5 tick momentum on the top left. Report's coming out in about 20 seconds, and when it does, we will wait for 2 minutes and then look to take trades. Don't forget, we are in the September contract. Make sure you've changed over your platform so you don't accidentally try to place a trade with the wrong contract. And here comes the report reaction right on time. I put a line right where the report came out, and let's see if we can find the low end of this reaction once it's finished reacting. So looking like it's just above that 200 moving average. I'm going to mark this as our reaction range. The system's currently flat. There were this one setup that came prior to or during the reaction. So we'll take the next setup when it occurs. After our 2 minutes, of course, which is another 30 seconds from now. Hopefully you guys can all hear me. You're all concentrating. Waiting for the trade setup. Got another 10 seconds, but we don't have any setups at the moment. And now our 2 minutes has passed. You have a long trade on the 8 tick momentum bar. That happened rather quickly, maybe too fast. There's a long trade. 69.31. 69.31 on counterpunch, targeting 69.56, and the stop is at 69.07. And it may cancel. So far it has not canceled. So trading right in the middle of the zone, and it did just fill. And now it's got to get above that 50 moving average, which may be trying to push down on that 200. Our high trend indicator has turned up. This is definitely a long trade. It did trigger in. Money management is at 69.47. We got to get above the orange line, which is the high point of right when the report came out, and pushing through. So if we can get to 47, we'll move our stops to break even. Getting as high as 40. You could expect a pullback. 40 being a key level. Maybe going to test the upper range, the upper level of that reaction range, which you can see it's kind of doing now. Let's see if it'll hold and give us another leg up. can see the upper end of the range of the reaction from the report offering some support. Well, until I open my big mouth. Let's see if we can get another leg up here now. And there it is. And, oh, not quite. Missed money management by 1 tick. Will it give it to us? And awfully stingy. There it is. Move your stop to break even. +1. Stop should go to 69.32. And now we got to get through the 50-cent level, and it's trying to get through. We have another long trade showing up, which is a good sign. Some traders will move their targets to that secondary setup and try to get a bigger move. 2 ticks shy of full target so far. Stops can move to 39. And there it is. Full no? Yes? Maybe? Target 2 is 56. Got as high as 56. I didn't get filled.
Orders filled. Orders filled. Orders filled.
And that definitely filled me. So perfect target 2, still in the trade on remaining positions. Stops are at 39. One and done. Hitting our target perfectly. And now it's just a matter of managing additional positions. The price could not quite get down to the 200 moving average and just turned on a dime right at the $69 a barrel level, literally 2 cents above it. And now it's moving higher. 69.42 is the new stop. Next target objective just got hit. Target 3 at 69.66 for 350 bucks. And the stop just moved again to 49. Heads up, stop should be at 49. And let's see if the technique of pushing your targets up to the next trade's target level pays off. I know traders that do that, especially when you get clustered long trades. That's usually pretty bullish. We do have 3. One of them was filtered because of the squeeze zone. Would have canceled regardless. But you basically got 3 long setups. It's pretty strong. Okay, stop should be now at, I mean, you could put it at 52. I'd probably be inclined to leave it at 49. But it's going to move up to 54 here in a moment, depending on where this bar closes. And then that's a 5 cent difference, $50 a contract. I'd probably go to 54 at that point. Yeah, 54. I mean, you could hide it at 52 if you want. Might make a difference. But it's going to go up to 57 in a second if this bar closes above the line anyway. And I think you would want to push your stop to 57. If that happens, which it looks like it just did. And the stop moves to 57. Looks like it's going to move to 59 and another long setup. So this is where you can just keep using those targets. You can see target 1 getting hit on that subsequent trade, and the stop just moved up to 63, which is almost at target 3 of the original trade. So using the other additional targets and then the trailer definitely made more money than just getting out at target 2, as you can see. And this is a pattern that experienced counterpunch traders have seen and used. They take advantage of the subsequent setups to push the targets higher. Because after you've used this strategy long enough, you learn how these multiple setups in the same direction are signs of strength. And they are, because you got higher levels of exhaustion. The market making higher highs and higher lows. So you're taking advantage of that. And this trade is still going. I would leave the stop at 63. Could be running out of steam, maybe not. So far, the price living above the signal line. Please don't forget to like the session, hit the thumbs up button. All right, this stop could move up again. It will move up to 68. There it is. 68. Let's see if we get a burst higher. Look at another long trade setting up. So it continues to show strength. The stop just moved to 69. And done. Out at 69. So that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. Claude, Troy, 1 minute after open, get in sync trade. I took it when it came back up after the 2 minute was it. I never take the very first trade that's a result of the actual reaction. So are you on Ninja or something? Because as you can see on TradeStation, the first trade was a long here, and it was at 2 minutes. I didn't get any other trades. So you might have had a different setup. Yeah, so if it was the trade, if it's the first trade that's that comes from the reaction, like the report comes out, the bars react, and then you get a setup as a result of that, I'm typically not interested. I'm going to wait for the price action to normalize and then take the next setup. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to get some anomaly setup based on a bunch of bars due to the reaction. So without really seeing what you're seeing, it's hard to know. I mean, hopefully it was a long trade. Anyway, we're done. Any other questions? Hope you enjoyed the session. Again, if you could hit the like button, it really helps. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your week. Don't forget about the Catapult Energy Futures Boot Camp happening on the 29th and 31st, coming up next week, end of next week. Still not too late to get in, although we're selling out. It's pretty close. We're pushing to fill every seat. And I'm really looking forward to that boot camp. It's going to be exciting, and can't wait for that. So everyone have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys most likely on Monday. And don't forget, John will be here tomorrow. Thanks for the reminder. Yes, I'm so discombobulated from traveling. I should know today's Wednesday because of the crude oil report, but I mean, I'm already living 6 months in the future. So messed up. Anyway, guys, yeah, John will be here tomorrow. And have a wonderful rest of your week. Talk to you later. See you soon.